Previously on the College Hoops 2K8 live stream, we created our coach, a handsome man in a fine suit, boosted his charisma to a B, his teaching to a C, and then we chose the lowest ranked team in the country for our first job, South Carolina Upstate, 350th in the nation, located in Spartansburg, South Carolina, indicated by the red pin there. This is the school's first year ever with a basketball program, hence they are the last ranked team in the nation and have a horrible roster. As you can see by Basketball Reference, they have 4 winning seasons in 19 years and have never won the NIT. So I had to start recruiting talent. I analyzed my roster, I painstakingly curate a 4-week training program individualized for each player to build on their strengths. We don't have many shooters. We inherited a tough roster here. But after all of that, we had a fun green and white scrimmage called Midnight Madness, and around 600 students came out to support this new basketball team. I watched the preseason top 25 polls, I looked at the preseason All-Americans, first and second string, and then we got ready for our first game of the season against Charleston Southern Buccaneers. It was a back and forth game in the first half. We had the ball for the last shot, and Volpenheim, he took a nice look, but he misses the go-ahead 3, and we're all tied up at 15. At one point, we're down 4 after this 3-pointer, and I'm biting my nails, but slowly we started pulling away, and we ended up getting the win 32-23 for the first win in program history. Not just the first win of the season, the first win in program history. It was a tight game, the students showed up, and I was glad we could get a win at home. Volpenheim is going to be the player of the game with 10 points, 2 for 5 shooting threes. And the next game up is our start of the early season tournament out in the state of Washington. Big cross-country trip for these guys. Some of them have never been out of the Southeast, and some of these guys on the roster have never left the state of South Carolina. The first game of the tournament is against Akron, and I know they're a MAC school, but they have a lot of history, and for us, this is the biggest school we will be playing. I call timeout after an 11-11 tie-up, and I think this is where I ruined the team as a coach. This is where I failed as a coach. After this timeout, Akron goes on a crazy run. We start missing a bunch of shots. We turn the ball over. We're giving up fast break points. And the next thing you know, we're down 9 going into halftime after Volpenheim misses the shot at the buzzer. The shooting woes continue in the second half, and as you can see, Volpenheim just can't buy a bucket. And after the fast break and 1, we find ourselves down 14, and we haven't scored in almost 3 minutes. That is tough right there. We do get the last shot. Volpenheim drains the 3 to make it a 7-point loss, but we're already looking ahead to Portland State, the next opponent in this tournament road trip out west. I'm going to play 2 long clips here at double speed. Nothing's wrong. This is being played at double speed. And these 2 clips are just going to give you a summation of the game. So Portland State, they won the tip-off. We forced a turnover. But what you're seeing here on offense is nothing short of disgraceful. And this was the trend all game long. I thought our team did a great job moving the ball around on the floor. We were working to get shots. We were aggressive getting our own rebounds, but we couldn't shoot the ball. The ball wouldn't go in the hoop. And we just spent over a minute with possession of the basketball and came away with 0 points. And then we give up a easy 2 here. Then we jump ahead to the end of the first half. We've held Portland State to 12 points. Our defense is doing great, but we only have 4. We miss, we get the rebound, we miss again. So then we set up and we're gonna take the last shot of the half. And I'll give you a hint, spoiler alert, we're gonna miss this shot. Yep, we're entering the half with 4 points. We're gonna skip ahead to the end. We shot 15% from the field. We scored more in the first half versus Akron than we did all game versus Portland State. It's an ugly game. That's where the stream ended, and that's where we pick up our story now. Welcome to the show. Yo, what's going on, YouTube? Wild Lion Games here. Welcome to the live stream. I didn't have time to edit like another previously on the 2K8 live stream like I did in the last video. So we replayed the previously on from the first episode. But what you've missed since then, if you didn't catch episode 2, is not much. We lost some games. We won 1. which is nice. Brings our record to 2-5. You can probably see the screen here now. We've offered a bunch of scholarships. We've recruited some players. No one is signed with us. We're shooting an awful 37% from the field. We don't have any shooters. Let me see here. Did the game... That's so weird. Every time I go live, the game freezes. So we're going to do what we typically do and exit out and then load it back up. That's so strange. That's happened. That's 3 for 3. So there must be something with the emulator. Anytime like I actually hit the... we'll terminate our PS3. Might have to relaunch the whole program. But while this is going on, I'll give you the an update of what happened. So we played, I think, like 3 games. We only won 1. Some really frustrating games against teams we should have beat and we didn't. And yeah, our shooting woes continued from episode 1 into episode 2. We were able to get an update. Signing period opened. No one signed with us. But we do still have some 2-star recruits that are interested in South Carolina Upstate. I think there's a 3-star that's like we're on his like top 5 list, which is exciting. And if you've missed both episodes, the reason, if you're thinking 2 and 3 stars, we don't have any 2 or 3 star. We have, our whole roster is 1-star guys. Our best shooter has a shooting rating of like 72. Like that's our best shooter. This is not a very good team that we've inherited here, but that's part of the challenge actually, right? Is taking the 350th ranked team in the game and trying to do something with them. Obviously, we want to win a national championship, but the first thing we need to do is just, you know, win some games. So, let's see. I believe... Let's see... I want to say we did Charleston Southern, Akron, Portland, and Delaware State in the first stream. And I believe in the second stream, we played UNC Greensboro and lost, William and Mary and got smoked. And then we barely squeezed by Chicago State. And now we have St. Francis, UTEP, the Citadel, Manhattan, and then East Tennessee State is when we begin conference play. So 4 games until conference play starts. We've already done our drills this week. We're also going to put a pause on recruiting until the off season, because from my understanding is our recruit points, we have 1,500 recruit points left. From my understanding is that lasts all year long, including the off season. So it's in season and off season recruiting that those account for. I don't want to burn through them all right now, especially if we haven't signed anybody. So the goal is tonight is to play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. And so that the next stream when we start next week will be in the conference play. So let's get it started. We got an 8-3 St. Francis located in Brooklyn, New York. And they're coming here. Team unity is about the same. They're a better offense, same overall. We have a better defense. So despite their record, this is an opportunity for us to get a win against a winning team. Hey, there we go. All right, let me adjust my volume here. You guys don't mind, I'm going to do a little bit of dinner on the stream. Give it up, Chad. We got pulled pork with some roasted potatoes and roasted carrots. Oh, it's awesome. All right. Let's get a big night from Volpenstein. We need him to hit some 3-pointers for us. We're ready. Our student section's going. Late on the jump, Volpenstein, or excuse me, our big boy in the middle who can't shoot to save his life, misses the jump ball. He is a good rebounder, though. I'll give him that. Ooh, nice little finger roll. So St. Francis goes up first. Come on, Volpenheim. Let's go, baby. He drains the three. Alright, come on, boys. Let's play some good defense here. Oh, left a shooter wide open. Luckily, he misses. Parker gets the rebound. Bring this ball up court here. I'm trying to find my boy here. There's Chaled. And oh, Parker. This is what I'm talking about, guys. Parker, man. If he could just make like 50% of the shots he attempts down in the paint, I think we'd actually have double the amount of wins we have right now. There we go, Parker. So he likes a little hook shot. That's what we got to get him with. Oh, we're going to let Bojang just drive Love just drive the lane on us. Terrible defense by Bird, a.k.a. me, since I was controlling him. I should have shot that off the jump, but Volpenheim, he's still solid with the deep two ball. And Love's going to come back with his zone, but no can do. We're slow to get the ball up court. Yeah. Chaled can't shoot from out. Ooh. Chaled can't shoot from outside, but he's good at driving the lane. Draws the foul, but doesn't finish. All right, we got to do motion controls here. Ooh, too late, too late. So with the free throws, we got to go motion control because the emulator's not recognizing the right thumbstick. Perfect release. We're getting it down, though. We're getting it down. All right, Love's going to bring the ball up. He's got 2 of their 4 points for St. Francis. It's funny, their jerseys look, oh, Love's wide open. I lost my man. Sitting here daydreaming. Uh-oh. And Gunu's gonna drive the lane. Puts us back up 6 with the fast break. They try to press, but we had them. Alright, we're in man-to-man. I need to do a better job staying on my man instead of daydreaming on the court over here. What I was talking about, though, is their jerseys look black. St. Francis is, they're blue and red. Maybe they're like a navy blue, or maybe just the graphics aren't loading correctly. Look at Chaled driving the lane, gets his own rebound after the miss, and gets that extra basket for us to retake the lead. I love Chaled, dude, and he's a freshman. Like, so much promise with this guy. Alright, we got to set this up on defense. Yeah, I saw what I didn't like out there, and that's just, I'm playing bad defense, and it's on me. It's the guy I'm supposed to be covering every time. Plus, I called a timeout because I want another bite of this pulled pork. So, it's pretty good. Oh. It's so juicy, guys. So juicy. Alright. Chaled's 79 energy. I guess we should sub him out. Let's get Let's get Volpenheim back in there. I don't know why Volpenheim's on the bench anyway. There we go. Missed the basket, but we draw the foul. Chance to get 2 points here. Oh, what? I said it was a turnover. I thought that was a foul. Okay. Guess I misunderstood. Jesus. Oh, it was a bad shot. Bad shot. Alright, come on, guys. This is a team we can beat. And one opportunity. Dumb foul right there. That was a really dumb foul. Yeah, I'm not happy with the run we just had. I'm going to put the starters back in. I also want to tighten up the coverage on both Bojang and Love. So, let's try and get this. Let's try and bounce back here. We're down 7. We don't have a lot of time. We're playing like 8-minute halves. Chalet drives the lane with the reverse layup. How about that athletic move by the freshman? I'm gonna do a little switch call here. Dude, they're just making everything right now. Oppenheim. Parker, you got to get the putback, baby. Somebody's got to put the ball in the net. You don't get many second and third chance opportunities like that.
South Carolina is really struggling.
And we get a foul, but I would have loved to get an and one situation there. Slightly late. All right. So we got to be a little bit faster. Slightly late again. Guys. Dude, got a bunch of Angel Reeses on this team. Jesus Christ. Nobody knows how to make a layup. It was crazy. Damn, dude, they're like not missing anything right now. We're gonna have to play much smarter. There we go, Parker. Uh-oh. He faked us out and just drove the lane. I thought our defense was supposed to be better than this. There we go. We're getting the fast break opportunities. We're still down 7. We're very much in this game. I want to know what their field goal percentage is because it seems like it's off the charts right now. Oh, and Gunu gets inside, but if SFC wants to, they can hold on to the ball for the last shot, but they don't. They score quick.
Now lead by 11. Bird passes way downfield. Parker backs him down. Baseline. Oppenheim. Behind the arc. Snatches it.
And we're gonna find ourselves down 11 at halftime. Just another day. Just another day. Brutal. Dude, they're shooting 82%. They are shooting 82%. Our guys aren't doing too bad. For a team that's shooting 37% on the season, and we're shooting 47% right now. Also, 20 points in the first half is definitely a high for our team. But we're going to have to bump up the pressure. I think we got to do more fast breaks. Let's drop our bench depth. I'm not sure man-to-man's working, but I think we got to stick with it. I want tight coverage on Watts as well. All right. I like our adjustments that we just made. It's gonna take a lot for us to come back. Our undefeated 2-0 record at home is at stake here. Oh man. This is gonna be a long season, guys.
Tracy Wolfson has more on what went on in halftime.
During halftime, I talked with the Spartans coach. He said his team's down big and he's going to take some early.
That was a dumb shot. I should have shot it right away. I should have put it up with Parker. That's not a foul. Come on. The only thing keeping me happy right now is this pulled pork. Because our team is booty. I wonder how bad we'd get beat by a blue blood right now. Because it's not like SFC's a spectacular mid-major or anything like that. Come on, Cheled, I need you, dog. I know you're an 18-year-old freshman, but this team relies on your scoring ability inside. Well, he missed a shot. There we go. Volpenheim scoring inside for us. He's pretty lethal. It's too bad he's a junior. I mean, he'll be great next year, be some senior leadership for us, but he's our best shooter on the team with like a 72 rating, which again just goes to show like how bad of a shooting team we are.
He uses the crossover. Dishes to the baseline. Oppenheim hands it off. Long range.
Boom! Volpenheim with the 3. Brings us back within single digits here.
On the strike. Dumps it to the paint. Catches it outright. Shoots a 3.
Oof. Copeland's going to answer with a 3 of his own to push the score back up 10.
Dumps it inside.
There we go. Parker's going to find the inside. Or excuse me, whatever my players' names are. He's going to find Parker inside for an easy bucket.
Beats it to the outside.
Walker with the 3 now. They missed it. Parker just getting the boards, dude.
Dumps it off. Gillette, the crossover. Passes to the top of the key. Hamilton has it. Right wing. Lob, left wing. Bird.
Bopenheim just breaks it off the front of the rim. Would have been nice to score there.
That's some toughness for you.
Good defense by St. Francis.
Dishes it to the right wing. Shoots. The triple was off mark.
Parker with his 10th rebound. He might be the first player on our squad to be able to get a double-double. If we can find a way to get him to score like one more basket and not turn the ball over. I mean, look. God damn, dude. We score the easy bucket and then we don't turn the ball over and score again. That would have been a 4-point game, but instead
Lobs it to the elbow. Dishes. Right wing. Backs in. Hamilton. Gets it. Right side. Hart bounces it to the top of the key. Wolfenheim.
come on, Volpenheim. I needed that one.
Zone 3.
Oh, I needed that one.
You can't expect many misses with that. Both teams are making a few right.
This is rough.
Harden inbounds the ball. Releases.
Splash. Nope.
4 minutes left in the second half.
Oh. I thought Loda was going to steal that one. He's our freshman point guard superstar. Got to get those rebounds.
Right wing.
We're going to develop Oda into a distributor if possible.
That's his third rebound of the contest. Bet he wants another try at that shot. There wasn't anyone within a mile. Nice little crosser. Bird. Passes it to the wing.
To the wing. Nope. No good. Well, I'd say it's official that this game is out of reach. I mean, we've just gone completely cold here in the second half, and I think we had our opportunity early in the second half to catch up and make this a close game, and couldn't get it done.
Saw something out there he didn't like, and he called for a timeout. He wants to make sure that everyone is working together out there. Wolfenheim.
All right, here comes Bird.
Catches it. Down low.
And Onen's going to find the basket.
4 assists, and he leads both teams in that category.
I mean, look, on the bright side, you know, what I'm taking away is I'm happy with our offensive performance for the most part. We're doing a better job scoring. Our defense was just really lackluster today. St. Francis seems faster.
Thanks, Tracy.
They're definitely better shooters.
Misfire though. Last three by Walker. You've just got to hit that shot when you've got that much space. Lota goes to the crossover. His eyes
I wish, it seems like it's tough to exit the shoot animation. Like, once you've pressed square, your guy's shooting the ball. You can't, you can't pass it out to somebody else while you're driving the lane, which is a bummer. So Annan's going to get the assist there and finds Ngunu in the paint.
left in the game. St. Francis falls high.
Look, points of emphasis, shot selection. Let's just continue making good shots. I'd love to get Parker back in the game here. That'd be nice, because I do think one more basket, he can get a double-double. And, you know, we're going to lose, but I think that'll be a pretty significant milestone for one of our players to get their first double-double, right? No one's done that yet this year. But we can't turn the ball over trying to force it to him.
What great reflexes. He pounced in and picked that one off easily.
Tough game.
Left wing. Oppenheim puts it up. Grabs the rock. Bird.
I had every...
Turnaround. He's ringing those in before, but all of a sudden,
Oh, Parker, come on. That was your chance. I had every intention of getting Parker the ball sooner, but when Volpenheim was that open, I was like, hey, let her rip. But he didn't score.
Walker has it. Far side. That last dribble off the mark. The D sloughed way off him, and he still somehow couldn't get it to go.
There we go. Parker scores and gets his 10th point. Officially a double-double, boys. We'll take that. You know, 10 points, 10 rebounds.
They should hold on to the lead, Vern. If they play smart, they can walk away with the win. Dumps it down low.
Bro, and then he goes and does shit like that. Like, dude, that's like the third time he's done that. This Parker could be an absolute monster. He could be an absolute monster if he just made those easy shots. Let's try and get a 2-point opportunity here. Oh, Parker. Ooh, slightly late. Everybody's missing tonight. Slightly late again, damn. Dude's got a quick free throw release. There we go. Best sports game of all time is what Pickled Pike says. Dude, it's a pretty awesome sports game. It's like, gameplay is very in-depth. The legacy mode is in-depth. Presentation's awesome. The trophy room's great. Like, oh, dude, we got to do a better job scoring inside. And it's difficult. Like, it's not an easy game. The AI makes good adjustments. If your team sucks, you're gonna suck like we do. No, I agree. I don't know if it's the best. I can see. I can't say that's a very like. It's my opinion. I don't think it's the best, but I would consider it definitely to be like a top 5. Definitely a top 5. I think ahead of it, I would put MVP Baseball and ESPN 2K5, of course. I think those would be the two I would put in front. Maybe NHL 2K7. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I think those would be. Yeah, this would be my number 4. I think. This might be better than NHL 2K7 though. All right, let's look at the game stats here. Teams. Dude, they shot 61%. We shot 42. That's about on par for what we typically do. 2 for 9 at 3-pointer doesn't help. 1 for 6 free throw line doesn't help. 21 rebounds, 22 points in the paint. Just we didn't take advantage of our opportunities. Now they shot 62%. I want to look at the shot chart. I mean, maybe we're just. I mean, look at that. Look at that difference. You look at all of that inside the paint. We just let them tear us apart inside the paint, especially in the first. So, and this is also what I wanted to look at was in the first half they were shooting like 82%, 83%. But I mean, look at that! Like everything was. No wonder they were shooting 82%. They shot 61%. Yeah, there it is, right there, 82%. They shot 41%, but they were taking a lot more threes. I think our defensive scheme was much better in the second half. Unfortunately for us, I mean, look at all those shot opportunities that we had, shooting 47% here inside. And we definitely shot a lot more outside, but look at all that in the paint, man. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we were 6 of 13 in the paint. That's why we're losing games. 6 of 13 in the paint. Respectively, we need to be 11 for 13. And we need to be 13 for 13, but I mean, our team's bad. So 11 for 13 in the paint. That's 10 more points. Plus, let's just say we make 50% of our free throws. That's, you know, a total of 13 points. And what was the final score here? 35 to be 48. Totally different game, right? Totally different game. Can't be shooting less than 50% in the paint. You're not going to win games that way. So, all right, that was disappointing. Let's go on to God. We got to play UTEP, dude. And we're at UTEP. Rough. Let's jump into it. This is going to be a challenge. Our team unity is slowly going up, which is good. I think it started at 32. Now we're at 40. So if we keep that up, things will eventually turn around. I believe it. I believe it. Pickled Pike. I know you said this is the best sports game of all time. What other sports games would be in your top 5? Oh, jumped too early. Jumped way too early. Leaving a man wide open. Yeah, what other games would be in your top 5? So you have this. This is number 1. But I am curious as to, and for anybody else watching, what would be like your Mount Rushmore of sports video games? All right, let's try and run a little offensive play here. Ah, come on, guys. Gotta make those. Ran a great play, got our guy open, he made a move. Just gotta finish. Oh, great effort. Great effort. I love the hustle. It didn't work out. Gotta take care of the ball, though. There we go. Ngunu with the and 1. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. It's alright. Shaled gets the rebound off the missed board. We got ourselves a tie game versus UTEP. This is a game against a mid-major. This is one of our biggest games. I would say this is bigger than playing Akron. There we go, Parker. All right, this is a shooting guard spot up. I'm in the... Oh, That play wasn't done yet. Oh. Ngonu with the board. Clock resets. Alright. Let's run another play. We'll do screen motion. Is that the play? Is that the whole play? The play art. Ooh, Parker. Working his 9 to 5. The bank is open. Alright, what'd you say? You said this, MLB The Show, and dude, great choices. MLB The Show 07 was a phenomenal version of that series. Great choices. Madden 08 was awesome. And Parker with the dunk. He with the one-handed slam. Great choices. Madden 08's phenomenal. Was, I gotta play defense, though. Was Madden 08 the one where you could customize your ring? Like in the main menu? There we go, Parker. We're coming alive, baby. There we go. UTEP's got to call timeout. Point of emphasis. Shot selection. Keep taking good shots. Dude, this pulled pork is amazing. Oh. Bad foul by Hamilton. Was it 09? Madden 08 was still... Oh, Madden 08 added the... They're called, like, superstar traits now. Like, the superstar abilities. I don't remember what they were called in Madden 08, but that's basically what they... That's when they added that stuff. There we go. Volpenheim on the baseline. Yeah, 08 was Vince Young. I think 08 had the rings also. They definitely had the like the superstar abilities. You know, with the little icons underneath the players. They just didn't. Oh, another turnover. 4 points off turnovers, and guess what? The lead is 4. Hamilton slams it down. We're keeping this close with UTEP. They wanna play a faster game, which is fine by me. Damn. Oh. There we go. Calm their 6-man down. Alright, let's slow it down. Let's slow it down. See, I like calling the plays because it gets the CPU controlled players moving around off ball on offense. But the plays develop so slow. Like the artwork doesn't really pop up very quick. Ah. Gillette misses that. Still a 4-point game. Alright, we might... Oh, come on, guys. Can't allow them to have second chance points. There we go. And Nan drives the lane. They didn't want any part of that. They didn't want any part of that. Let's make our point of emphasis defense on this timeout. Oh, pickled pike. You know what else I would put in my top 5? Tiger Woods '06. Tiger Woods '06 was so cool. I think it's '06. It might be Tiger Woods '05. '05 was a crazy year of games. But yeah, one of those two would definitely be. We got to score on those fast break opportunities. Yeah, Tiger Woods '05. It was whichever version of the game was the first to add the like the Tiger vision when you putt the ball, and you could use it like 2 or 3 times every round, and it would show you like where to place your marker on the slope. Oh, Parker gets blocked. That's rare. I think they also had a course editor, I believe. It might have been Tiger Woods '05, but yeah, either that one or '06 I think would be my... That'd be the last one that goes into my like all-time top 5 sports games list. Parker. I need Parker to make those shots, man. Because it's just like right now I'm looking at potentially a tied basketball game. Because we're down 6. We have 2 turnovers, and they scored layups on both turnovers because we turned it over on our own half of the court. And then we have that easy missed putback layup by Parker. And I wasn't paying attention to the clock there, but this should be like a 3-point game right now, you know? So Potter and Gary are the 2 highest scorers. I want to tighten up on them. And we can play a little loose on Weaver. I want to bump up our tempo, bump up the pressure, crash the boards. I might even change our defense to a 3-2. And yeah, I like our adjustments there. All right, here we go. Fresh legs. It's a terrible attempt at trying to get a charge. There we go. And Ngunu with the bucket. We still have a shot, which is crazy. Because we haven't played the cleanest basketball. Man, their shooter. Parker, you're killing me. You always run a 2-3 matchup and man on the shooter. It might be smart. I might have to switch to that. I mean, look, we've Oops. Just leaving points on the board. Leaving points on the board, man. What a shame. There we go. Gillette gets his second bucket. I'm not worried about the future of this team. I would love to win games now, obviously. But the fact that Gillette is a freshman and he's easily one of our most like athletic scorers on the team. There we go. And I think Ngunu's a junior, so I'll have him another year. Volpenstein's a junior, so if he can get more consistent shooting the ball. Guys, we have like 1 million people in the paint. Alright, Volpenheim's going to draw the foul. Wish he would have made that, but... Perfect release. Alright, let's make this a single-digit game. Come on, Chalet. I was just singing your praises. There we go. And Bird, our disappointing senior point guard. Oh, that three is a killer. Look at Gillette driving the lane. I'm telling you guys. He's gonna be the man on our team. Still a 9-point game. Damn. Alright. Let's look at our matchups here. I think Power's got to get tight coverage. Yeah, Power's scoring a lot. Alright, so Hamilton's coming in and Loda's coming in. Loda's a freshman. He's our freshman point guard. He's okay. But, you know, he could be good in the future for us. There we go. Hamilton with some post work. Phew. Jeez. And another three-pointer. I think that's their 5th. Come on, Volpenheim. And one. Damn. Alright, UTEP showing... They're showing why they're, you know, a mid-major and we're at the bottom. They're putting on a show now. They are putting on a show now. Dude, why are we all piled up on the same side of the court here?
Left wing. Backs down. Passes to the free throw line. Gillette. Bricks it to the back of the rim. Open up.
Gotta make those.
Full stretch right now, Vern. And there's a danger that it's going to start to rub off on the rest of the team. Swing pass. Right wing. Grabbed by Okumu. That's his third rebound of the contest. That was a much quicker shot than they might have.
Ha ha! Chaled with the slam.
Inbounds the ball. Texas El Paso calls timeout. Winning by 15.
All right, Parker's coming back in. Bird's coming back in, which means Hamilton and Loda are out.
Howard. Top of the key.
Yo, I thought we said we were covering power tight. Who's on power right now? Homie's got.
Backs in. Dishes to the top of the key. Parker catches it inside. Bird gets it down low.
Ooh, that shot got blocked. Dude, their defense is swarming. You know, maybe I'm just, maybe I'm also just bad at the game. That could also be a factor too.
Bet he wants another try at that shot. There wasn't anyone within a mile.
Uh-oh. Can't make mistakes like that. Just let him score. This game is over.
48-31. South Carolina is really struggling. To the inside. Gillette backs in. The hook shot. Back to
All right. Chaled with the hook shot, getting 10 points.
Howard. Fires it.
If we can get the rest of the team to just catch up to him, if we don't lose him, I don't know if you can lose players to other teams in this game, but hopefully we're able to keep him and he doesn't transfer somewhere.
Parker inbounds the ball. 1:14 left in the game. Releases. No good on the three.
I mean, look, dog, you're wide open. I know you're not a three-point shooter, but
Potter passes it back to the high post.
jeez. We got to do something about our defense because I think this is the second or third game in a row we've let a team drop 50 plus on us. Which, when you're playing 8-minute quarters, that's not good.
6 seconds left in the game. Gillette gets it right side. Dishes left side.
Why are we all bunching up together?
Gillette picks it up.
Chalet driving the lane, man. What an athlete. He's the future. He's the future. Yeah. What are they saying? That's funny. The crowd's chanting thanks for practice. I don't know if you guys could pick that up or not. That's pretty awesome.
He's not their number one option. The defense will have to show him some respect because he will hit that given another chance.
That's pretty awesome.
That's the game.
I couldn't pick out what they were saying there, but I do like the thanks for practice. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I mean, this guy went 6 for 8, 14 points, 6 rebounds. I mean, you normalize those minutes to a full game. That's like 30 points and 14 rebounds. Let's see. Dude, we had a great game shooting. We shot 51%, but look at that. They went and shot 62%. I feel like, I don't, maybe I'm missing something in this game, but I just felt like we shot really well with 51%. We only had one more turnover than they did. They still out-rebounded us by a little bit. Points in the paint were even. Fast break points, we beat them. I mean, let's look at this shot chart here. Again, I look at all those red X's in the paint. Those are gimmies that we gotta have. I don't think it makes a difference. In the last game, I think we win. I don't think it necessarily makes a difference in this game, because we did a much better job. We gotta make something on the outside though too. Because UTEP missed a lot too. They had a much better second half shooting the ball though. But yeah, that's where, I think our guys are in the right spot. Oh, we got to play Wyoming now. Oh, bro, I didn't realize this was a tournament. I didn't realize this was a tournament. All right, we're 2-7. Let's check out our legacy home. We got a couple bonus drills we can run. Excuse me. The dribble course is never a bad one. Yeah. Gillette's handles are 73, and if we're gonna have him drive the lane, I would like to improve that. Behind the back, crossover, hesitation. Gosh. Yeah, I'm starting to think I'm just bad at this game. So I can't even dribble around cones. I'm just getting stuck. See that? Gotta lock in and focus here. Dude, Jesus. Can we work on this guy's agility? Like, he can't move at all. Ugh. He's so slow. Alright. We're not gonna get any award. Oh my goodness. Dude, that's a hard drill. That's a hard drill. Alright. We failed that. I think we've been successful at one. How about the passing drill? How about Loda? He's a freshman, right? Let's just go ahead and start building our young guys. I can definitely do the passing drill. Great pass. Boop. Boop. See, the passing drill is easy. We can do this with our eyes closed. Did I complete it? I did. Poor pass. I feel like there's never really a time to use the lob pass. I mean, this drill is so easy. Pass stolen. Ooh. Alright. Look, we crushed that drill. We'll be a great passer. His passing skill went up 21%. So, We're 21% closer to being a 75 passing. All right, those are our bonus drills. Look, our players got confidence, man. Even despite the losses, look at our confidence ratings. You know, when I look at our roster, senior, Volpenheim. Oh, Volpenheim's a senior. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought he was a junior. All right, but dude, Minoru Chaled, freshman, love it. Leon Loda, freshman, he's okay. And Gunu's a junior. That's good. We get him for one more year. What about Parker? Parker's a sophomore. Nice. All right. Hell yeah. Dude, look at his mid-range, 52. That's what I'm talking about. You know, Volpenheim is our best shooter. His mid-range shot rating is a 75. Yeah, that's how bad this team is, bro. His close is an 84. That's probably why he's pretty good at driving the lane. Layups is 69, though, so I'm surprised I'm making as many as I am. Quickness isn't very good. Loda, 72 mid-range, and Gunu 55. Good God. Ooh, 74. Maybe we need to get Keith Bright mixed in there in the lineup. I mean, he's a junior, so I'll have him a bit longer. I mean, maybe our starting five's got to change. What's Sullivan? 73, 68. What's his passing? 65. What's Loda? 60. Oh, yeah. Loda's a better shooter. So we want to keep him. We got to keep Parker. Oh. Bernard Allen. Look, I mean, at this point, being 2-9 or whatever we are, 2-7, I'm starting to wonder if I need to give some of these younger guys some more playing time. Let's take a look at our rotation. I think our bench depth can go down to like 9. So let's... Bird's not doing much for me, to be honest. So let's go ahead. And shrink his minutes. Minutes played with 8-minute halves. Let's get him down so he's playing like less than a half. Volpenheim, he's been disappointing. Chaled, I mean, yeah, I want Chaled playing like most of the game. I want Parker playing a lot more. Ngunu, he's a junior. Yeah, I would like Ngunu to be playing more. And, you know, he's a freshman, dude. We need to get him in here some more. So, I think our new... Is Bright... Oh, Bright's a junior. Load is the freshman. Dude, I'm sorry, but... I might have been starting the wrong guy. I mean, his handling is great. It's an 81, 72 passing. Bright is 80 handling, but he's just a much better shooter. Not much better, but he is a better shooter. I think we got to make a substitution here. This might mess with our team chemistry, but we're going to have Bright. All right. Blancett's a freshman. He's a power forward. You don't need any minutes right now, buddy. Sullivan, freshman point guard. You don't need any minutes right now, dude. 82 handling. Not bad, though. Alright, so I think my starting guys I'm going to want, if we're playing, you know, minutes played with 8-minute halves. I would like my guys, my starters in there. I want Bird to basically be playing like a half. And we're gonna put Bright as our starter, who's gonna play a little bit more. Volpenheim gets 12. We got a lot of minutes remaining. Alright, I think... Alright, I think I like that. Alright. That's our new rotation. So let's go ahead and... Primary defense, we're going to change to a 2-3 with the secondary being a man-to-man. I'm going to push our offensive tempo just a little bit. I want to play tighter defense. Definitely want to get defensive rebounds. Definitely want to crash the boards. Now let's go ahead and save our legacy. All right. I like the adjustments we just made to our lineup. I feel good about that. You know, it's definitely gonna mess with our chemistry a little bit. You can already see it's gone down. I mean, Bright doesn't have the best confidence. Team unity's dropped already. I mean, we just made a ton of changes, but I think this is kind of where I want to go going forward. I mean, we're 2-7. I don't think we're making any sort of run at all. So I would like to start getting our like freshmen and sophomores you know, some playing time. That's kind of what I'm looking at here. Look at our training programs. Let's see. We're in progress for week 9 for Bright. Let's continue trying to get his shooting up. And speed and quickness. Let's see, where are we at? Alright, so he's gone through week 12. Chaled's got a custom 1-2. Alright, so everybody's got their training drills. Alright, let's go to the schedule. Let's get ready to play Wyoming. This should be a good one. I don't know what tournament this is, but it's a Mountain West team, so it's a pretty big deal, I would say, right? It's a pretty big deal, I would say. At the Don Haskins Center. Where is this? Oh, at UTEP? Funnily enough, huh? So UTEP's getting to play they're getting to play home games in this little in-season tournament. There we go. We win the tip-off. Get the ball. Volpenheim. We got Bright out there. Parker with the hook shot. And he's money, baby. South Carolina Upstate goes up first. Wyoming with the shot. Good rebound by Chaled. Careful with the passing the ball, guys. Let's give it to Bright. It was good luck. I liked that. I just wish the ball would have gone in, but I'm not going to be mad for taking that shot. Dude, look, if they want to shoot threes from out there all day, look, do it. It's all right with me. And Parker's going to lay it off the glass. Soft with touch. And we get caught sleeping on defense. Taft's going to score. Uh-oh. Get that ball. Good hustle. Good hustle. Come on, Chaled. You got to make that. You're right under the basket. All right. Remains a 2-point lead. Good rebound by Chaled. It's his second. And Chaled with the pump fake drives the lane. Makes a move. That's his first points of tonight. See, that was the thing. So I tapped square to shoot, but as he spun around, I decided I didn't want to shoot anymore. I wanted to pass it out to Volpenheim for him to shoot a 3. But the game just, it's like, it's an old game, so it doesn't animate you out of it, unfortunately. So you're just like locked in once you make that decision, which is a little bit of a bummer. That's where the lob pass comes in handy. That's where the lob pass comes in handy. Come on, someone move around. There we go. Hamilton with the defense, with the offensive rebound, excuse me. And he puts it back. I really wish the PC players would, move a little bit more off the ball for me. Ooh, wide open 3. No good. Look, again, Wyoming doesn't come across to me as a good 3-point shooting team, so if that's their strategy, then ooh, and hit Chaled's shot his block. All right, Chaled's not allowed to shoot anymore. He's only allowed to drive the lane and just, make good plays for us. Anytime I try and shoot with him, it either misses badly or the shot gets blocked. NFL free agency's going crazy. That's why my phone, if you guys hear my phone buzzing, it's the group chat. Just talking about free agency, man. What a day. Ah, come on. Gotta make that. All right, let's see if we can try and run a play here. Oh, no. Where was that pass going to? Alright, let's call a timeout. Let's take better shots. That's what I want to focus on. Alright, so we got our boy Bird back in. Parker. Killing me, man. You're going to make a difficult hook shot and then you miss something like that. And now we're looking at a tie game. In a game that should not be tied. Parker with another. Uh-oh. Alright, let's call another timeout. Jesus Christ. I can't buy a win in this game.
South Carolina has been on the wrong side of this long run, and Tracy's got a report for us.
The Spartans coach is very upset.
Splash! Alright, put it back, put it back. There we go. Oh, what a block by Parker. There we go. Oppenheim gets a very forgiving bounce. And we retake the lead. And Loda with the assist of Bird, point guard to point guard. The current day to the future. Look at this. It's not the shot I was thinking he was gonna drive the lane and try and do a power, you know, more of like a power move. But I guess not. Oppenheim with the bucket. He makes it at the buzzer. Let's go. In South Carolina Upstate, we got the lead. I love it. Absolutely love it. Dude, look at that. They are shooting 26%. We should just play Wyoming every weekend. Dang. Parker with 6 points and 4 rebounds. Oppenheim with 4 with the clutch bucket. Yeah, Parker's definitely our player of the half. Dude, the presentation in this game is phenomenal. Gameplay can be a little rough around the edges, but it's very in-depth. There's a lot of nuance to this game. You know, what would I change? I like our lineup too, down to the bench. I'm sure we could stand at them harder. Alright, so he wants to tighten the defense some more. I think our offensive tempo's fine. Crash the boards a bit more. Yeah, I like those adjustments. I wouldn't change too much. What we were doing was kind of working. So here we go. We got 8 minutes to build on this lead. Keep shooting threes, baby.
Well, at halftime, I talked with the Spartans coach. He told me that he thinks it is going to take a different approach this half for them to hold on to this lead. Coach said that even though his starters had plenty of energy, he would still rotate in his bench players. He said that it wasn't a question.
All right, let's call the play. You guys are getting a little too bunched up for me.
Back to you.
Thanks, Tracy. Let's see if they took that advice. Gillette.
Tough, man. I was trying to get the ball to Bright, but he just like passed it over his head for some reason. Oh, ho, ho. How about Bright behind the back drives the lane. His first game as the starting point guard, making himself known. I keep thinking at one of these three-pointers they're just gonna start falling. Is this the play? No. That's my point guard. So that was the play? What in the world? Nope. Knew that was off right when he released it.
Gets it on the perimeter. Holden skips it to the low block. Last throw up and missed by Buckingham. Flicked it up and out. His team really needs him to hit that. Gillette backs down.
Look at Ngunu. Ooh, getting his own board, though. Good aggression on the offensive glass. Let's reset. How about like a screen motion? What does this play look like? That's it. I think, is that the play? Oh, no. Volpenheim comes around this way with the ball. There's someone...
Catches it left wing. Bounce pass left side.
Oh, look at Parker. Just throwing it up there like Jokic at the end of the buzzer. I love it. Wyoming. Dude, who would have thought that making some bold adjust... Now, Wyoming's also having a horrible night shooting. I don't think we're necessarily having a great game. I mean, we've scored, 20 points in the first half before and have been losing. So, but this does make me believe that maybe this is our secret sauce. I mean, I've been in Wyoming's shoes though. They can't buy a shot right now. All right, Bird. What kind of shot do you got? The three's good. And excuse me, I said Bird. That's Bright. We got the freshman point guard in here. Dude, Ngunu is a board machine. I think also maybe changing to a 2-3 defense has really helped. So I'm gonna give a shout out to Pickled Pike, man. I appreciate the tip. Gillette gets the rebound after the miss by Parker and puts it back. And look, we're getting the boards. I'll take it. My point of emphasis, defense. Let's keep playing good defense. Stop them from scoring. Wyoming's making some adjustments here. Dude, I don't think they've made a single three-pointer. Dude, they just left him. No one went out there, and everybody booed. I was like, all right, I'll just, I guess I'll take this in. Wow. We have not bullied a team like this all season long. That's insane. This is insane. Still a lot of game left, though. It's not over. Wow. There they go. I think that might be their first points in who knows how long. Whoop. All right. Couple easy buckets there for them. Come on, guys. Really? What are we doing now?
Leads him in. Goes up. Blocked it inside by Sullivan.
Dude, I wonder if it's because Bird's in, man. Something about Bird.
Hamilton has it. Left wing. Lob. Far side. Sullivan. Lota raises up. He gets Hamilton.
And we draw the foul. I'll take that. Makes the first one. All right, all right. Slightly late, but we make it still. 31-17. Let's go. All right, push the ball up court.
Gets it on the elbow. Lota kicks it out to the corner. Backs in. Out left. From the left block.
There we go. Look at that. Our future point guard dumping it off to Anand.
Hands it off.
Wow, their first three-pointer. And Anand's going to find Hamilton for the easy bucket, and we're just slicing through this Swiss cheese defense. That should be the game right there. Thanks for practice. That must be the UTEP fan base signature. I like it. Yeah. I don't know what's going on with these frame rate dips tonight, guys. I apologize. That's fine.
Just enough to force him to alter his shot. What solid D. No good. Holds his miss.
And a double-digit dominating win against Wyoming. That is a first. How about this? Parker, our player of the game, 8 points, 4 rebounds, and a block. He did have a good game. He started off hot, never let up. I love it, dude. That was fantastic. That was fantastic. All right. Finally get ourselves a win. Finally get ourselves a win. Should we watch the 2K college hoops tonight? I don't think we need to. Damn, so do we just have like the whole week off? Let's go ahead and play the Citadel then. See if we can get one more game in tonight, right? Citadel's 1-6. Their team unity. Look at that, guys. Our team unity that was 40 dropped all the way down. I'm assuming it went up after the win. We're down to 32. So playing guys together for a while, like having the same lineup in, is important. All right, let's beat the Citadel. I think we're 3-7 now. See if we can go be 4-7. It's another home game. All right, guys, this is gonna be the last game of the night. Dun, 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 dun. And we're going to win the tip-off.
The opening tip, and we'll get this one started. The game has just begun, and they're already in the minimum. Beats it to the right wing. Parker.
Mm.
was off the mark by Bryce. And it's still knotted up 0. Hedges.
I also can't bank on the fact that,
Left wing.
you know, they're going to shoot as bad as Wyoming did, you know. That was, Wyoming was cold against us.
To the free throw line. Beats it to the left side. Oppenheim from deep. Takes it up.
There we go. And Gunu with the tough basket. I was trying to get the ball across the court to Oppenheim faster, but it just kept doing these little intermittent passes in between. And I couldn't figure out why. And the funny thing is there's been several times where I've just tried to pass it to someone in between. And we force a turnover. Come on, guys.
The second effort.
Sloppy.
Grabs the rebound inside. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Tracy Wilson. Has some info for us.
Just before the game,
Ooh, Chiled is not a he's not a shooter, but he was so wide open that he made it anyway. I'll take it. We haven't been a strong three-point shooting team, so if we're that wide open,
Straight. Has it. Top of the key.
I'll take a shot every now and then.
Pass it. High post. Raises up. The jump
Good shot, good shot. Good defense.
three. Under 6 minutes left in the half. And Gunu. Hands it off. Gillette. Nice little crossover.
Mm.
Shot is off from 11. Catches it. Right wing. Hedges. Goes up. Hits it.
Ah, and one. Blocking foul by Ngunu. They got a chance to tie it up here.
Making substitutions. Both teams are going to shake things up a little bit with some
I hate that. All right.
can't convert the three-point play. That offensive
Oh my goodness. All right.
he knew right where to be. Bright brings it up court. Gillette dishes it to the right side. Shoots from the post.
Hmm.
Grabbed by Patrick.
I really thought Hamilton had a nice clean shot there.
Straight beyond the arc. Bright reels it in.
All right. Bright's gonna get the rebound.
Beats it to the left wing.
All right. There we go. Oppenheim.
He's 1 for 2 from downtown.
I mean, he was wide open. You got to give him that one, right?
Straight gets it. Top of the key. Fordham takes the three. Pulled in.
There we go. Hamilton with a nice rebound.
Quicker shot than they
Go ahead and give this to Bright to take it up the court.
Has it. Left wing. Oppenheim goes up. Hits the
Ooh. Oppenheim with the athletic layup after driving in. All right. I didn't think he had that in him, to be honest with you guys.
out left. Dishes far side.
Ooh, Powell is wide open for the three. He misses, but they're going to get their own rebound. Ugly shot. Out of bounds. Big substitution for us.
Parker inbounds the ball. About 3.5 minutes left in the half. Lota. Parker backs down. Puts up the tray. The shot
Ooh, Oppenheim hits another three. Great vision by Parker to see him out there. Points of emphasis, good shot selection. You know, let's try and build on this this lead and this momentum right now. That's what I would like to do. Ah, that should have been a stolen ball. Oh, they're gonna call goaltending? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, he did touch it earlier. Why did he do that? No one was around you. Just wait. What was Parker doing? Alright. Tried to get a little fancy with it, but we'll draw the foul and shoot two instead. Slightly late. Alright, I really got to speed that up. I felt like that was faster and we were still slightly late, but luckily we make both. Oh. Thought I was stealing that ball. Ooh. This dude's tall also. Goaltending? Oh, come on, bro. They're just calling goaltending now. That ball was already, there's no way. Come on, that's goaltending. Can I challenge this? Coaching. I don't think so. I don't even think that was like a thing you could do in college basketball back then. Come on, Loda. With the spin move and one, baby. Come on. And Gunu. Love the physicality, dude. Perfect release. We're shooting our free throws now, man. This team is coming together. Alright, I think our points of emphasis. Shot selection again. You know, let's take good shots. Let's not get any more goaltendings. Parker. And Gunu with the rebound. And Bird's gonna draw the foul. I like it. Perfect release. So Hamilton and Chillette are coming in for Parker and someone else. I missed who it was. Maybe Volpenheim. And another perfect release. We find ourselves up 10. As we should, man. The Citadel's a team we should be beating. Oh, man. I thought I was poking that ball out. Alright. Good rebound by Ngunu. Let's see if we can make this a 2-for-1 possession.
Bounce pass to the elbow. Backs in.
Loda with the 3. He's got it. Depending on how fast they shoot, we're not going to get a 2-for-1, but we made a 3-pointer out of it, so no complaints.
Powell swings it to the wing.
Woo, all right, and he's going to hit a 3 himself.
They came right down the court and got the 3 on their end. Ngunu shoots it.
Oh. Ngunu almost scores at the buzzer, but we're up 10 at halftime. I feel like we're becoming a new team here. I mean, they're shooting really bad. We're shooting great at 3-point, which we never do. So we got to keep playing smart. All right, Paget and Janoskis. Yeah, if Oppenheim was. Look at this layup. I don't even know how he got that in. And then look at this. Splash. He's got another one here. Oh, look at Parker. Finds him wide open. The defense caught slipping. Splash. All right. I like our tempo. And we can up the pressure on defense, crash the boards a little bit more. Paget, we can cover a little tight. And Janoskis, I want to cover tight. And you know what? I do agree with the coach. I think we can bump up our offensive tempo and maybe do a little fast break action. See what this looks like. Because I feel like, especially if we get Chaled and Ngunu involved, you know, those two guys are fairly reliable scoring inside. We might be able to get some fast break opportunities. We'll see. It's not really our style, but we can give it a shot. Cannot give up easy 3-point plays there, you know.
Let's check in with Tracy Wolfson.
At halftime, I caught up with the Spartans coach. He told me that he thinks it is going to take a different approach this half for them to hold on to this lead. He went on to say that he didn't feel they were...
There we go. Look at Parker with the hook shot. His first points of the game. Put it up, put it up, put it up. There we go. And the steal by Ngunu. Ngunu's got 7 after that steal. I can't believe Parker is just now scoring his first points. And how about Ngunu with another fast break? Oh! Maybe I should have passed it.
Some difficulties. Beats it to the wing. Huskin has it on the free throw line from about 19 feet. Long rebound, run down by Gillette. They've got to learn to be patient on offense. Good shots will come.
Did we get the foul? There we go. Look at that. Yeah, I think we can push these guys in transition. I think that was the right call. Slightly late, but Bright's still going to make it. Perfect release. All right.
Inbounds the ball. Powell takes it up.
Ooh, I don't know. That looked like a clean block by Ngunu, if you ask me. Looks like a clean block, if you ask me. That's okay. Ball don't lie. You know what they say, ball don't lie.
He sinks the second.
Volpenheim wide open. Dude. That's gotta be money.
Has to knock that shot down.
You gotta knock that down, man. Like, you're not gonna be more. That's a practice shot. That's open gym, no one covering you. You gotta make those every time. That sucks.
They're playing man-to-man here, Vern. Backs down to the elbow. Passes to the striker. Volpenheim. Tosses it up.
Ooh, and how about Ngunu? Putting up the nice short jumper. Alright, points of emphasis is going to be defense. I don't want to let them get back into this over some silly stuff, if that makes sense, you know? You know?
Fordham inbounds the ball. Husky gets it. Right side.
Alright, I mean, they're not giving up. They're hanging in there with us. How about Shaled with the crossover? Drives the lane. What a stud.
Shooting 33% for the game.
It's a great shot. How about Ngunu making moves, drawing the foul? Alright. So make the first one. Parker's going to get subbed out. Let's make this a 10-point game again.
He gets them both. Fordham inbounds the ball. Citadel is really struggling. Catches it. Left wing. Really affected that shot.
There we go. Good defense.
Right. Ends it off. And Gunu beats it to the corner. Gillette, the crossover.
Shaled with the foul. Let's go. It was a dumb shot, but we drew the foul, which is important.
Knocks down the first one.
And we're really figuring out our free throw rhythm now, too.
Off on the second.
Ooh, not centered with a slight late release.
Left wing. Hurd throws it out.
Ooh.
Three-point line.
Alright, they're making some three-pointers now.
Bounces it to the left wing. Crosses it over. Volpenheim. Hamilton has it on the elbow. The 15-footer.
Ah. Felt like a good shot. He wasn't really being tightly covered at all. You know? Thought he might be able to put that one in.
Rebounded inside by Yamasowski.
Alright, guys.
Gunu inbounds the ball. South Carolina has had serious problems with their interior defense. And Tracy has a report from their bench.
The Spartans coach just told the players on his bench we have to be more physical in the paint. Don't be afraid of some contact.
There we go.
Sounds like he'd rather have some fouls called.
Hamilton's going to get his first bucket of the night.
These teams are scoring, that's for sure. It's going to be a matter of who starts making the same kind of effort on that defensive end. Passing out left. Volpenheim makes the
Oh, look at that ball movement. Beautiful. Ball didn't even touch the floor there. And I'd like to still emphasize defense in the final stretch of this game. And how about Bright finding Volpenheim in the lane? He gets an assist. Volpenheim gets another basket. Everybody's a winner. Ooh, Straight's wide open. And he misses. Alright, so Bright's got no handles. Ooh, Gillette got blocked. Alright. How about Ngunu, man? What a baller. What a night he's having. This might be a season high for him, I think. I'd have to go look. Good shot, good shot. Ah, come on. Don't tell me he's hurt. Alright, no need to press it here. Oh, I mean, amazing spin move, but nothing came of it. Alright. That was going to be like my heat check for Volpenheim to see if he had gotten it, but nope. Alright, that should be the game. Yeah, I mean, we let them get in within single digits. They're going to start fouling now. We got a little sloppy here at the end of the game. No, now we got to go through this song and dance. It is too late to save the game. I don't know why they're doing this now. All right, here we go. All right, perfect. I mean, that should definitely seal the game. 10-point lead. Oh, of course he makes it. Like, dude, there's... I didn't think we were going to get stuck in this little foul free throw situation. Nope. Bro, the game's over. I'll take it. We get a second win, 47-38. Little ugly down the stretch there, but Ngunu's going to be our player of the game with 13 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and a couple steals. Love seeing that. He had a good night. We had a lot of players with good nights.
cardiac game-changing performance. It's no secret that getting momentum on your side is one of the keys to winning basketball games. Use this shot to take off on a huge run. This game might have had a much different outcome if it wasn't for this sequence.
Thank you, Greg. This is Vern Lundquist.
I mean, what a great game, guys. I love it. What a way to end the stream with 2 back-to-back wins. I mean, we shot 55% from the field. I think we figured out our team's core, you know? Yeah, we started this stream 2-5. We started this stream 2-5, and we're ending the stream 4-7. That's positive. I'll take that. All right. That's it for me, guys. Hope you enjoyed the live stream. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Catch you all later. Peace.